Welcome back to another episode of Everyday EDC. My name is Tyler, and today I have an off-the-cuff battle video for you. Sometimes when I'm trading knives, right, and I'm kind of kicking out that review, I don't really have a priority. Priority? Why do I say it like that? I don't really have a priority when it comes to which knives I review. I try to get the newer ones out first that just hit the market, so you guys have a little bit more information. But if I'm trading a knife, that jumps the list to every knife that I have that needs to be reviewed because I need to review it and send it out the door, right? So then I'll carry it for a couple days, take some notes, etc. Well, sometimes when doing that, two knives speak to me that need to be battled, and you guys might have seen it once I post what is that? The Ray Laconico Gemini versus the Artisan Cutlery Small Centauri. I mean, sometimes you just have to get this battle out. I didn't take any notes, but this is a battle of the wee Banter and the Spyderco Little Native. Alright guys, so this is a battle of these two cool little, very functional knives. The battle is going to be graded on 7 different factors. First factor being aesthetics. Then it's going to go to carry factor. Then it's going to go to blade. Then it's going to go to fit and finish. It's going to go to fidget factor. It's going to go to ergonomics and value. Those are the total 7 topics. Now I'm going to try to keep these all in my head, keep the numbers on my head. They're graded on a 0, 1, 2 scale. 0 being you did not win the category or you tied. 1 being you barely won the category, and 2 being you absolutely decimated the category. I try to keep all subjective views out of this aside from aesthetics, so if you guys don't agree with the aesthetics, feel free to, just change the points on over. That being said, sometimes I will prefer something over another. Preferences differ, that's why there's so many different knives. Feel free to change those points too. These battles are supposed to be fun and just give you guys some information when you're purchasing knives. Honestly, it's probably 70% entertainment, 30% information. But I do try to compare knives that do speak to me that need to be compared. So, without further ado, let us get to the overall battle. So first and foremost, we have aesthetics. Now this one I thought was going to be a hands down win. I thought the Little Native was going to take it. By opening these two, I really like the way that blade looks. I think that blade looks really, really cool on the Wii. So I'm kind of torn. And then I have to remember that Spydercos are kind of ugly, right? Until you have them in hand, then they melt and you're like, I love this guy. Until that moment happens, they're kind of an ugly knife. So I'm going to give the aesthetics to the Wii Banter, but the Wii Banter is boring, like I said in my review, so it's not going to be decimating. It's only going to get a 1 point for aesthetics because it's not insane. It's just, it does beat a Spyderco. Next on the list, we're going to go to carry factor. So I'm going to treat this like this didn't have the titanium scales on there. And here's what we're working with. The Banter carries a little bit more shallow, but it does have a lot deeper. Not actually a lot, just a little bit, right? It does carry more shallow or more deep, but it also goes further down in your pocket. So this is going to go much further down. The Little Native does have a deep carry. You do have a little bit sticking out, but it is going to be going to be more shallow in your pocket. That was difficult. So the overall thicknesses of these guys are relatively the same. The Banter's a little bit more thin, but that is because of these titanium scales. The non-titanium version does have a little bit thicker scales, so I would assume these carry the same. So basically what I'm comparing to is this carries a little bit deeper, but it also goes deeper into your pocket, even if it didn't carry deeper, because it's a slightly longer knife. I can't give a win to the carry on either one of these. These carry both phenomenally. If I were to carry this in my 5th pocket, and if this is designated 5th pocket knife, I would give the win to the Little Native, but I'm not treating it as a 5th pocket knife. I'm just saying in your pocket in general. So the current scores are 1 point for the Wii Banter, 0 points for the Civivi, or the Spyderco Little Native. Next on the list is blade. So this is a little bit interesting because I freaking love a Spyderco leaf-shaped blade. It's just, it's so damn slicey, regardless of the behind the edge. Just the way that full flat grind works, it just glides through material. On the other hand, this Wii Banter has a very narrow blade stock, a little bit more narrow than the Little Native, and the behind the edge is almost 10 thousandths thinner. On top of that, the Banter is coming in at an S35 VN, whereas this is coming in at an S30V. Both fantastic, but kind of just well known that the S35 is going to be that much better than the S30V. It's supposed to be an upgrade. So, as much as I hate to say it, the Banter, not only that, has a way more cutting edge, right? So the Banter is definitely going to just decimate this category. I don't know any other way to say it. He's going to get a massive 2 points for the blade because despite loving this and loving the use and loving the practical everything about the little native, the Banter with the S35, more cutting edge, thinner behind the edge, just kind of takes it. So the current score, to recap once again, I do these recaps for myself because I'm just free flowing, I'm not going off of notes, is 3-0. 1 point for aesthetics and 2 points for blade, and it is a tie for the carry factor. Next, let's go into fit and finish. I am going to give these guys, I'm not even going to get into this. I hate the category fit and finish. I hate grading it. This is a seconds knife, so it's hard to grade the fit and finish off of that. Plus, I put the titanium scales on there, and the centering went off a little bit. Due to convoluted nature, I am going to give these guys a tie and not declare a winner. Typically, WE does have really outstanding quality, but so does Spyderco. But when you're kind of comparing a seconds knife, even though I'm treating this as the normal little native, you really can't say one or the other because you're comparing it with the knives. So I'm going to give that a 0-0. Current score is still 3-0 for the WE Banter. Next, we have Fidget Factor. So this guy is really fun. It's got the compression lock. You can snap it open. You can snap it shut. You can slow roll it open. You can reverse flick it. You can thumb flick it, no issue. You can even compression lock it open, no issue, right? And then you got the stupid little Spidey drop that you guys know I hate. The Banter is almost just as fun. It is on bearings, whereas the Spyderco Little Native is on phosphor bronze. You can reverse flick it. You can thumb flick it. You can kind of slow roll it, although it feels a little bit different than the Spidey hole. It's not as easy. And yeah, so this one is going to be more like I want to just flick it open and shut, but this still has a charm to it. And despite being on phosphor bronze and not being as drop shut, I feel like there's more opening methods on the Spyderco Little Native. Being that one is a little bit more drop shut, the other one has more opening holes, I'm going to call that a cancel. Once again, 0 points for the Fidget Factor. I think, yeah, if I were to lean towards it, I might give the Little Native 1 point. I'm gonna give the Little Native 1 charity point right now because you have so many opening methods. I think that trumps just constantly sitting here and doing the same thing. Although the WE Banter has fantastic action. So that's kind of it's a pity point, right? You don't have any points yet. I gotta give you 1. So the current score is 3-1. Last on the list, short of value, is Ergonomics. So this Spyderco Little Native melts in your hand. It is insane. The WE Banter is good, but I'm just going to tell you right now, anything Spyderco is typically going to beat anything not Spyderco generically, right? I'm going to give 2 points to the Ergonomics just because this just feels so good in hand. You have so much control. You don't even notice it. This one, you definitely can get a full finger grip. You can bear down. It's just you're comparing with the Spyderco with the forward finger choil, and you're just never going to win. So that brings our score up to 3-3. Last, we have value. So you have S35 VN G10 stainless steel liners, ball bearings made by WE, and this is coming in at $108. The regular Spyderco Little Natives coming in at $130 for S30V phosphor bronze G10 stainless steel liners. Compression lock. Woo, that was weird. So, which one's more value? For 20 bucks cheaper, go with the WE Banter. I think for 20 bucks and a better blade steel, all day, every day, if you're solely talking about value. That means that I'm giving 2 points to the WE Banter, making this total score a 5-3. Quite all right. I love both of these knives, and honestly, if I had to choose, I would choose the Little Native. But subjectively looking at this, the WE Banter wins 5-3, and one of those points being a pity point to the Little Native in this battle. I kind of just went with it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys like it when I kind of freestyle these battles, because I enjoy not writing these battles down and just flowing off the cuff. It's a little bit more difficult. I might make a mistake, but it's more fun for me to do. So if you guys enjoy this, let me know. Maybe I'll do more battles like this because I don't like always looking at my notes to see what's going on, right? But if you guys like the other more structured way, let me know that as well. My name is Tyler. This is your battle winner between the Wii Banter and the Spyderco Little Native. The Wii Banter takes it down 5-3. You guys stay sharp, stay safe. Have a great friggin' rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. This is my Patreon. This is my Instagram, everydayedc_77. I'm going to do a special shout out to all the Patreons: John K, Sammy, Eggs and Ham, Jason M, Dogtooth, Kaiba, Mickey, Wolf, and Captain Steve. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great friggin' day.